What's up, YouTube? It's Carolina Calvin coming back to you with Week 13 of the NFL 2014 season. Um, Last week, let me check that. I went 14-1. The only game I did lose. Let me see which game that was. Let me make sure to see what game that was. That was the Chiefs Raiders game. I lost that game. And the Chiefs coming in were the huge favorites. So I lost that, and that pretty much started me out 0-1. And I think it's quite amazing that I won every single one of those games. Sometimes you get those lucky weeks like that, but I'm super fucking tired. I'm gonna go ahead and go through these. Go through some of these picks. There were 3 games played on Thursday, which was Thanksgiving. Bears and Lions, which I picked the Lions. All this via Twitter. Eagles Cowboys, lost that one. I picked the Cowboys. And Seahawks Niners. I picked the Seahawks, and they came through. Sunday, the Washington Redskins head to Indianapolis to play the Colts. Colt McCoy will be the starter in Washington. RG3 is getting benched. I don't care who they got starting. I'm gonna take the Colts regardless. Next game, next 1 o'clock game. Tennessee Titans head to Houston to play the Texans. Give me the Texans in that game. Next game, Cleveland Browns head to Buffalo to play the Bills. I like the Cleveland Browns. I like what they've been doing defensively, so I'm going to take them in that game. Next game, the San Diego Chargers head to Baltimore to play the Ravens. I'm going to take the Ravens at home. I still think they're a really good team, and they just have to string together some wins. Fighting for that division, which has been very tough this year. Next game, the New York Giants head to Jacksonville to play Jaguars. Okay, now the Giants are on about I believe a 6-game losing streak. If they can't break that against the Jaguars, they never will. So I'm gonna take the Giants in this game. Next game, the Cincinnati Bengals head to Tampa Bay to play the Buccaneers. I like Cincinnati. Tampa Bay is just not that good of a team. Next game, Oakland Raiders head to St. Louis to play the Rams. Rams have played these last 3 weeks. I want to say 3 or 4 weeks. They've played teams, regardless of if they win or lose. They play majority of the teams they played against, especially against really good teams. They played them well. I think they'll win in St. Louis against the Raiders. Next game, New Orleans Saints head to Pittsburgh play Steelers. New Orleans Saints have been terrible on the road. They've only won 1 game on the road. They lost the last 2 at home. I don't know what's wrong with this team. They find ways to lose the games at the end. I'm gonna take Pittsburgh. I think Pittsburgh wins. Next game, the Carolina Panthers head to Minnesota to play the Vikings. Now, if Carolina can't beat the Vikings, then we already know the team is in shambles after a great season last season and then the horrible off season. We know the team is in shambles. So I'm gonna pick them this week against the Vikings. Hopefully they don't let me down. They find ways to do it every week. Next game, the start of the 4 o'clock game. The Arizona Cardinals head to Atlanta to play the Falcons. Coming off a tough loss against Seattle, the Falcons are not that good. I like the Cardinals to win this game. And next game, possibly the game of the week and the game that most people are most looking forward to. New England Patriots head to Green Bay to play the Packers, one of the best teams in the NFC. We'll have to see, how that game goes, but it's probably gonna be. It's I would say it's my game of the week. It's probably some other people's game of the week. I'm gonna still go New England. I like what they've been able to do in special teams, defensively, especially in the secondary, and the way they've been able to protect Tom Brady and run the football. They've gotten it. The guys are back healthy, back in rhythm. Rob Gronkowski is a beast. I really, they got LeGarrette Blount back. He's a guy who pretty much can be a workhorse running back. I like the Patriots. I think they have way more talent. The Sunday night game, Denver Broncos head to Kansas City to play the Chiefs. The Chiefs came off a really bad loss, a loss they could not afford to have. I mean, it could possibly come back to bite them, especially competing for this division with San Diego, of course Denver. This is, to me, a must-win for them if they want to even try to win that division. I'm gonna go Denver. Denver defense has not looked great the last few games. They've been giving up a lot of points. Hell, the offense didn't look good against the Rams. They looked better against the Dolphins, and I still think they'll look good against the Chiefs. So yeah, I'm gonna take Denver in that game. The Monday night game, the Miami Dolphins head to New York to play the Jets. I rewatched that Buffalo. Unfortunately, I rewatched that Buffalo New York Jets game. The Jets showed me nothing. Absolutely nothing. Vic looked horrible out there. The offensive line looked horrible. The defense, and they made some plays, but the offense was so bad that, to be real with you, you would have to have a great defense to carry that shitty offense that I saw Monday. Give me the Dolphins, man. Jets. I wonder if Rex Ryan is he on the hot seat? He possibly should be. The team has been horrible the last couple of years, and it's not. He in the past he's made it to the playoffs. He's got into the championship game. But it's not about that. It's not about what you did. It's about what are you doing for me now? And that is how it is in professional sports. What have you done for me lately? And the Jets have been shit. Like I said, we still have 4 weeks left. Make sure, yeah, we still have 4 weeks left. There were no buys this week. I think last week was the end of buys. Yep, last week was the end of buys, so there's no more buys. So it's gonna be a full slate of games. I'm gonna be doing it every week. Of course, I'm gonna cover the Carolina game. If you want me to cover another game, just let me know. If you want me to cover that Green Bay New England game, I will definitely talk about that game. Like I said, it is my game of the week. I have to get off. I have to go ahead and go to sleep, man. I've been up all night. Let me know what you think about the video. Of course, let me know what your record was last week. Of course, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Thanks for watching.